Hey everybody, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to another end of the month haul for the month of February. Yes, these are the films that I picked up for this month, and it was pretty much a good month. A lot of good films came out, a lot of independent films I picked up, and of course a lot of good releases. Again, I'll be doing the DVDs first, followed by the Blu-rays. Alright guys, here we go. For starters, picked up from Amazon, and that is 100 Years of Horror. This happens to be a documentary, I guess, the interviews with Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney Jr. So, I guess it was hosted by Christopher Lee, and it's the first show of its kind ever produced. So, that looks pretty sick. Unfortunately, when you open this up, it's 3 discs, but they're all stacked on top of each other. So, I hate when they do that. So, I gotta get myself a case that holds 3 movies, and I'll do it then. I think I have one, so I'll do that for sure. This one I picked up. I found a family video store near me, and they're of course selling some films for, $3 for $3. I was like, all right. And I found this. It's not the greatest. It's called Alien Convergence. Look at the cover art sucked me in. And this is put out by Asylum, so you know what you're getting into. But for what it's worth, it's bad CGI'd flying monster. It looks like a gargoyle. And it's a group of pilots who all happen to be handicapped are using this new type of technology where they can fly planes with their mind. So they have to figure out how to destroy this monster that came from outer space. Yeah. Alien Convergence. The cover art's pretty sick. But for $1, okay, it's alright. Then I did a trade. Well, actually, I sent some stuff to my friend Ryan, who's a Blu-ray Lantern. And of course, he sent me some stuff. And this is one of the box sets that he sent me. And that is, of course, the American Horror Stories. If you want, you can check out that unboxing. It's got a bunch of these films on it, so it's very happy. That was pretty cool that he sent me. Thank you very much. Couldn't resist on Amazon. So one of the ones I'm missing from the 1990s of the Amityville collection, and this was only $11, prime used. I said I have to because I don't own this one, and that is Amityville: The Next Generation. This one I think is the 6th one in line. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm missing the Curse. I think Curse is the last one that's from the 90s that of the Amityville. Because later on, they start getting kind of crappy. I heard the last one was actually pretty good, so I might have to check out the newest one. But yeah, that's Amityville Next Gen. Another one that's out of print, so I was very happy to score. I don't care, it's full screen. Just happy to own it in the collection. Next one from Amazon. From Level 33 Entertainment. This movie was a lot of fun. Attack of the Killer Donuts. Yes, that is the actual name of the film. And it's kind of like a little homage to Little Creature movies. Big homage to, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Gremlins, a bunch of other things. It's funny as fuck, guys. I liked it a lot. Good body count, too. It's got a lot of kills. Pretty much the scientist working on a serum to bring things back from the dead. Well, he ends up getting into a fight at this donut shop. His serum ends up in the batter, and it ends up in the deep fryer. And of course, when the donuts are dipped in, it turns the donuts alive and they start killing people. It's goofy. It's fun. It's a lot of bad CGI, but I was laughing pretty much at this. So I was happy to finally own Attack of the Killer Donuts. People are going, what the fuck? Really? Only you would order those. Order those movies. Damn right. Next on DVD, I did a review of this on my channel. If you haven't, please check it out. And that is called Bad Blood, the movie. Again, this it's an independent horror film. Instead of a werewolf movie, it's a werefrog movie. Yes. Person turns into a mutant werefrog. The whole, during a full moon, you get bit and scratched. It's all there. So guys, go back and check out my review on it. I actually really like this a lot. All practical effects, too. Blue Runner sent me another multi-pack, and that is the best of the worst. It's got a bunch of the films there. Some of these I don't own, so it's pretty cool to have in the collection. Again, thank you for the Blu-ray Lantern. Okay, I got some more independent horror films. This is from Skullface Astronaut. that's the name of the company, and I think the DVD just went out of print on their website. I decided, let me go on eBay, see if I can find a copy, and I did for like under $10. And it's called Beyond the Wall of Fear. This looks pretty cool. I think it's an anthology, and it's got all different types of like different creatures. It says strange experiments, mysterious monsters, Lovecraftian horror, telekinetic bloodletting, and all this other kind of shit to it. So it is an independent horror film, so that just looks pretty cool right there. If anybody's seen it, let me know. But again, love picking up some more independent horror films. Another one, it's an independent horror film, actually from Mad Angel Films. It's a local company near me. Actually, their company's like 5 minutes away from my house. Close to it. I bought a bunch for the Blu-ray Lantern for him, since I know he likes Christmas horror, and there was one in there. So I bought a whole bunch because I wanted one for me because I didn't own this one. And it's called Baraka Sh. This one, it's kind of like a tale on Pet Cemetery, kind of, where he lost his wife, he can't forget, and he goes into a camping excursion with some friends, and of course, things start happening. The trailer looked pretty cool, so I wanted to check it out. It's one of the ones from Mad Angels that I don't own, so yeah, Baraka Sh. Got another independent horror company, and that's the website right there. If you want to pause it, go check out their website. Yeah. Picked up The Convent. This one is a cool ripoff of Night of the Demons. Never seen it before. The guys and I talked on Skype one time. They brought this up. And I'm like, alright, I found it cheap. Picked it up, watched it, loved it. Cheesy, some bad CGI, but again, if you like Night of the Demons, you'll love the Convent. Pretty cool killer nuns, demon nuns, yeah. Well, gotta get an Old Anchor Bay in the collection. Now, what I don't own, so I kind of figured, it's cheap, why not? And that is the Day of the Dead 2 Contagion. Again, this was really dirt cheap on Amazon. I know, eBay, Old Anchor Bay. It's like, I heard this one sucks, but gotta get all the Day of the Deads, so why not get Part 2 Contagion? I heard really bad things about this movie. But again, I like to collect the Old Anchor Bays. It's another one I don't own, so why not? Alright, from Soundgarden, I picked up this film. Was, again, one of the used ones, called Devour. Now, I saw it has Jensen Ackles in it from Supernatural. It looks pretty cool. I have never seen this movie before. If anybody's seen it, please let me know. It looks pretty cool. Devour. Alright. Got some Asian horror coming up here. This one, the artwork just looks atrocious, but I've always wanted to see this movie, and that's called The Doll Master. This is put out by Asian Crush. Now, I think Asian Crush is a burn on demand blue DVD, and the DVD is very plain Jane. Wow. So, if you've seen The Doll Master, let me know. I'll probably be watching this sometime soon. But looks like a cool killer doll slash, I don't know how they do it from Asian movies, but yeah, Doll Master. Another Asian horror film, which I want to watch pretty soon. Looks like a cool creature feature called Dragon Blue. Looks like it's a tale on mermen, and all these women are going missing, and these people come to this island, and they come to find out there's these creatures luring about, looks like. So if anybody's seen this one, let me know. I know it's English subbed, so I can't wait to get this one to watch. Just need to have a good, watch TV. Actually sit down and watch it when it subs, because sometimes I wander. But again, this looks pretty cool. Looks like it's all practical effects, maybe. So, Dragon Blood. If anybody's seen it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Another one from Family Video. Didn't know anything about this. Cover just sucked me in. I did research on it. I couldn't find anything on this movie, which was so weird. But then I did find some online, some other information about it. It's called Fang. Nowhere here in Amazon or anything says Fang on DVD. So I'm like, all right, this was only $2.99, so I picked it up. It goes by another title called Prairie Dog. Yes, this is actually a killer prairie dog type movie where the prairie dog monster is pretty big. It's a Canadian film. It takes place exactly where in Canada, but Baraka County. But the area is beautiful. It's all wooded areas. People are starting going missing. They come across these two teenagers that are very weirded out. So you think maybe it's like a werewolf type movie. It's not. It's actually a giant killer beast that's killing people. It's practical effects, and there's a couple scenes that are CGI'd. The baby prairie dog creature is CGI'd, but the mama, that's all, looks like all practical. Again, I went on Amazon, couldn't find anything on Fang. I went on eBay, nothing on Fang. Other websites. And I went up through IMDb and looked up some of the actors and actresses on it. And when I found one, like, what movie is that? It came up as Prairie Dog. So, haven't found anything online for Prairie Dog, but I'm glad to have this copy called Fang in the collection. Just love that artwork. Alright. I picked up from Sub Rosa. Well, actually, I got this cheap on Amazon called Gutpile. I think it's a type of killer, maybe a scarecrow film. So I give this a watch. It's a shot on video movie. Gotta love my shot on video. So had to have some of that in the collection. All right, get some more more DVDs. Another independent horror film. This is funny as hell. Yep, that's called Inhuman. It's a nod to the 1950s Blob movie. Pretty much this astronaut's in outer space. He's eating his Sloppy Joe. During an asteroid belt, the liquid breaks through, and of course he's mixed with radioactive material. He gets like melded with his Sloppy Joe. When he crashes to Earth, he is now turning into a blob-like monster made out of meat. Yes, this is all shot in black and white. Again, it's a very cool homage to the 1950s. It's all puppetry. It's all practical effects. Pretty cool flick, guys. I found this on Amazon, and I highly recommend it. So, Inhuman. It's a independent horror flick. Yeah. I love that artwork. A burger with teeth. Another one I picked up from Soundgarden called Incubus. If anybody's seen this movie, let me know. Know your thoughts on it. I don't know anything about it. It was cheap on used. I was like, I think I got it for $3.99. Buy three for $10. Ooh. Another Asian horror flick. Gotta get this one to watch. Called Male. Looks pretty neat. About a... What is it based on? Oh, it's based on a comic book series, which is interesting. I guess a guy's going around killing spirits with a specific gun. So yeah, if anybody's seen Male, let me know. I know I talked about this in the Asian Takeout Cinema on Facebook. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Can't believe this got a DVD release. Kind of weird. A little shark exploitation. That is Mako Jaws of Death. I remember seeing this when I was little on Commander USA Up All Night. One of those things on TV about this guy who has a psychic connection with a Mako shark. And of course, he feeds it the people he doesn't like. And he gets his revenge through certain people through the shark. So you have yourself a killer shark flick. There's a scene where this one woman has to swim in a tank, and it's like netted with a shark on the other opposite side, so she can swim in at this bar. It's really weird, but I can't believe this actually got a physical release. So this was, what year did this come out? 1976. So yeah, Mako, Jaws of Death. That's pretty cool. Another sci-fi funny flick called Mammoth. It's a giant prehistoric woolly mammoth. It was revitalized by an alien substance, and yeah, it just terrorizes this community and stomps and crushes people and sucks them dry of our nutrients through its snout, pretty much. It's a sci-fi channel flick. Not bad. Funny little goofy movie. Why not? Another one through family video that I bought called Man Versus. If anybody's seen this, let me know. It looks like a Predator type ripoff. So it's like, okay, for $1.99, I'll pick it up. Looks pretty cool. Oh, don't fall. Alright. Picked up Monster Man. Seems everybody's buying this movie. It's weird. We all talked about this on Skype. A bunch of the guys from the 22 Shots. And we all talked about how it's a cool road horror flick. Guys going around on this giant monster truck running people over and everything. So I think all of us just went out and bought it. I don't know. It's funny. I've seen it before. It's actually good. Some good gore. Some good people getting run over. So yeah, Monster Man. Another documentary that I wanted to get for the collection. And that's called Monsters Among Us. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But it's got vampires from folklore to literature, vampires, the rise of Dracula, the undead, the spirit world, demons, witchcraft, werewolf, and shapeshifters. So it's like all documentary on all those type of films. So yeah. 3 discs, and this one's actually in a 3-disc, or 2-disc, my bad. 2-disc case. That was pretty cheap. Another family video is called Moth. This looks interesting. Then I looked, I realized it was a Wild Eye movie. Like, oh, I bought a Wild Eye. But again, I only paid $1 for it. So if anybody's seen Moth, let me know. I guess it's based on the Mothman. Parasitic. I remember seeing this movie on what was it? Netflix. It's a creature that gets into a club and they're all trapped in it, and the creature is now picking them off one at a time. You do get to see what the giant parasite looks like at the end. It's all practical effects, which I thought was pretty cool. There you go. Why not? So I actually liked it. I forgot all about it. And I'm going, what the hell is that fucking name of that movie where they're all stuck in a club? I'm like, is it Parasite? Because I have a couple of films called Parasite, but this one's called Parasitic. It's like, oh, I was close. Got me a TV show I've been after for a long time. I thought it was only available through a bootleg, but I'm like, let me do a little research. I found out that it was actually got a physical release back in October. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Bam, bought, done, sent. And it's called Special Unit 2. Special Unit 2 is kind of like X-Files meets Men in Black type style, where they're they're a unit of cops who deal with what's called links. Links are folklore type monsters that are out and about in the real world, and they have to stop them because they're either killers, they're steal. So it's pretty much like a cop show. It's pretty cool. This one they have to go against, like gargoyles, dragons. There's like a Pied Piper episode, a Cupid episode. There's even one where a monster was made out of medical waste, which I thought was pretty cool. It's only three discs, so it's 2 seasons, all pressed and everything, which I thought was great. It only lasted from 2001 to 2002, and then it was cut short. This thing I thought was good for its time. I guess it competed with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and of course Buffy beat it out. But I'm very happy to finally own Special Unit 2 in the collection. I finally finished off the whole show. And last is a bootleg that was made for me from my friend Ryan there, the Blu-ray Lantern. I talked to him about it. I go, dude, that looks awesome. I'd like to get a copy from you or buy a copy. He goes, yeah, I'll send it to you for free. And that is called Treevenge. This is it's a short on YouTube, pretty much. But I kind of wanted to have a physical copy. I wanted to have it on the shelf. I could pick it up, throw it in the player, versus trying to go through the YouTube app, which doesn't want to work on my TV because it's old. And doesn't want to work on my player because I never really set it up. So I said, fuck it. But now I can actually put this out and have people over and watch some Treevenge. And this was all made by him. Even the disc was made, which is pretty cool right there, as you can see. I love it. It says Treevenge right on it. Drew a cool, evil-looking tree. So yeah, now I can have it on the shelf. And I thought that's pretty badass. Alright guys, thanks very much. Thanks very much for watching. That is part 1 of my DVD and Blu-ray update. I'll be doing the Blu-rays pretty soon. I'll probably get that out probably tomorrow. You guys have a good night, and please put your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace.